Why are they not engaging? So, and that's when Clefer, our app, steps in.
By the way, I have to ask, and sorry for the, sometimes my mind goes boop, but I have to ask Victoria, how are your piano lessons going?
It's going great. It's really going well. I really enjoy it. I do use Clever too. And I have an amazing teacher, and she is super eager to use technology as a tool to enhance her lessons. So she's always showing me, oh, this is what you should do, and this is what you should improve, and this is what you should add in the app. This would be amazing. But she's so passionate about what she does, and she gives such valuable input to help us continue, building and improving this application. So we are passionate people, but it's also wonderful to work with people that are so passionate about what they do, especially when it comes to teaching. You really need to love what you do to make something unique and wonderful, and that people, when I have lessons, I come home, after work, and I want to practice immediately, and I keep doing it, and I do it every day because I'm motivated, and that's the feeling we want to keep going and plant in people. You are making progress, the feeling that it's worth practicing. It's horrible in the beginning, but if you have the right push, you keep going.
And I love, I love the integration that you're talking about between the teacher and the technology, because I think that, that's really what you guys have focused on is, really it's about building a relationship and using technology to, help facilitate that relationship between teacher and student. What have you noticed, Victoria, with your teacher? Like how has Clefer like really helped keep you motivated? What are maybe some of the not technical but the specific aspects of it that really help you?
From my teacher and from what I have experienced also using the app, being a tester myself, um, there's this gap of in between lessons. And what happens then? And I can speak freely with my teacher because we are also doing this together. She also knows that I also go there to practice and to learn and, drain as much as information as I can from her, absorb everything. So we can speak freely. And she tells me, she says, I know when a student comes here, they look into my eyes and they say, yes, I did practice. And then they start playing, and I just know that they didn't practice at all. Because
Right.
it's worse than how they walked in the last week. And she said, I don't get pissed or angry, but it's frustrating for them to see them like that. I see that they get frustrated with themselves because, yeah, it's a lie. It is a lie.
Well, and
And
it's
it also feels like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Why don't they feel motivated? Why are they not engaging? So, and that's when Clefer, our app, steps in. It just keeps you going. You go home and you get a feedback. It's so lonely when you have your book and you sit down behind the piano and I'm playing. And so I had to do that right in the beginning because I didn't know anything. And until I could use Clever. And before that, sometimes I would go to her the next lesson, and she said, yeah, but you were playing it wrong here and there. And that's a feedback you only get 1 week after. And because I have weekly lessons, but there are people that only have lessons once a month or twice a month. So can you imagine that you wait all that time to get a feedback on how you're playing, and that you
yeah.
learn and then you realize I've been playing wrong all along. And with Clever, it tells you immediately, hey, hold on a second, your rhythm is off. Or maybe let's just focus on your left hand right now, or on your right hand. And this is what's happening. Let's take it easy. Let's do it slower.